Hey, did you get any rain up in Angel Fire this weekend?
We did, but it held out just in time. It was perfect weather for the big event. BMX Red Bull had this huge event. HBO was there filming it, and it was this incredible course for the BMXers on these bikes. They have no brakes, by the way. No shocks.
These are just regular, like just BMX bikes,
Yes.
kind of like the ones your kids ride, a little bit stronger.
Yeah, and these jumps are like nothing you've ever seen. I can't wait to show you guys the video. I think we're going to have video of it tomorrow.
Okay.
Of some of the tricks. It was amazing, and it brought so much business to Angel Fire. The places were sold out. You could tell the restaurants, everybody's running around like crazy because of the inflow of people in town. And this hasn't even aired yet. The whole thing's going to air in October, and you know it's going to draw a lot more attention. They kept talking about New Mexico.
Great.
The announcer
That's
did.
what we
And
like to
so
see.
I like it. Yeah, it's good for our economy. It's good to get in the spotlight, and it was so neat to see.
It's good to do a 360 McTwist on a BMX
that.
bike too. That's you, right? That's you?
Yeah,
That's a picture of you right
no,
there?
I don't think so. But look at the mountains in the background. I just thought it was a great backdrop. And here's another picture. But like I said, the video is amazing. You're gonna
Guys are
love
literally
seeing
flying.
it. Yes, they were talking about it. They were super excited. They've never been on the course like that before. So a lot of firsts in New Mexico yesterday. As far as the rain goes, we saw some showers, of course, move across much of the state through the weekend, and we're off to a wet start in spots this morning. Socorro especially getting some heavy downpours as storms roll through there, moving to the north and east, straight on into Mountain Air, Vaughn, Encino. Those areas getting wet this morning. Albuquerque, we saw a few sprinkles, but most of this kind of missing us to the south and east, and of course all that's going to lift north and east too. So we're not going to really see any more rain in the metro area as we go through the morning, though we will see the chance for a few more storms this afternoon. Out east, Tucumcari dry right now, but we've seen some spotty activity north of there and in and around Santa Rosa as well. A wider look at what's happening. Lots of sunshine to start off this Monday in the southeast. Meanwhile, up to the north, we have a few sprinkles in our northern mountains too, and a lot of cloud cover there and up in the Four Corners. And that's where we're going to see a lot of moisture being left over for today, and so we'll see more storms around this afternoon. Right now, the focus is across central New Mexico, but that disturbance is going to move to the north and east, and so northeast New Mexico, east central New Mexico could certainly see a few more storms this afternoon as that disturbance moves that way. And then with the leftover moisture, if you're in the mountains or the higher terrain, you're certainly going to see that potential for storms out west and across the central mountain chain. Tomorrow, we start to get the dry air moving into western New Mexico, and that's going to be the trend this week. Dry air moving into the west, keeping the storm focus mainly along the central mountain chain and east. There will be a front that's going to come through that's going to continue to supply the moisture east of the central mountain chain. So tomorrow we'll watch for more storms there and up in our northern mountains, but we'll certainly see the activity taper off across central and western New Mexico. This front over the next few days after Tuesday will continue to move to the south and west. It'll up those chances for rain along the central mountain chain. Perhaps Albuquerque, if it can get far west enough, it's also going to keep things a little bit cooler across central and eastern portions of the state. But mostly for western New Mexico, up in the Four Corners, you're going to be drying out and heating things back up again. Today, highs in the 70s and more storms around this afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll see a few storms around, though a downtick in activity, and then certainly a downtick later this week with highs in low to mid 80s. Northwest New Mexico, mid 80s today in Farmington with a few more storms around this afternoon, and then storm chances tapering off and temperatures warming up. Southwest New Mexico, we may see a few storms here in the higher terrain, but drying things out here, and it's going to get warmer for the end of the week. Southeast New Mexico may see a few storms around this afternoon, and then we'll keep storm chances in the forecast Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons too, with that front getting closer. It's going to keep the temperatures a little more comfortable than where you have been in the upper 80s and low 90s most of the week. Northeast New Mexico, more storms around this afternoon and more active weather for the rest of the week. Northern mountains will see a lot of activity, especially the Sangre de Cristo mountains as we go through the week. Santa Fe, though, your chances for rain will start to taper off after tomorrow. East mountains, we're certainly seeing the showers around this area this morning, and we could see more storms again this afternoon for the metro. Low to mid 80s, not bad with the temperatures. Just a slight chance for a few storms around this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, and then it gets drier and temperatures go up back to the upper 80s for the end of the week.
All right. Thank you very much, Kristen.